Stacking, wildin', counting checks. Posh shit, my shit, got it tech. Ruthless, how niggas really do this. Useless, don't care about your 2 cents. Gang with me, no you cannot hang with me. Bay with me, no you cannot lay with me. Niggas lame man, swear that ain't a thing to me. Fake friends, yeah, swear I seen them change on me. Robbing, swear we had no options. Stop it, you don't want smoke, you coughing. Popping out and he step back just like Harden. City cold, man, no Miami Dolphins. Versace laced up, see the way I'm walking. Got my cake up, ain't no way to stop it. She getting wet, yeah, off the way I'm talking. Beat it up, put that pussy in a coffin. See some fiends going wild, yeah, they lost it. Seen some shit I couldn't speak, I had to lock in. No talking, yeah, no talking. Out the window, down the toilet when they knocking.
It's an urban legend.
What's up? Welcome to the Urban Legend Podcast.
Yeah.
You with me, JoJo, as always. Your fucking host of the day.
The host of the day, the host of the hour, fam.
The host of the hour, the host of the 30 minutes.
Number one, numero uno.
Yeah, the host of 2020. Shit, man.
so
Hopefully,
for me, man.
we're hitting a new decade.
Man, that's crazy.
I'd like to introduce my host for today, Ali. What's up?
What up, man? Ali
chilling.
Yusuf, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ottawa native, chilling.
You really want to put your govy in there?
Pardon?
You really want to put your govy in there?
Fuck, man. How many people have my name, bro?
Shit.
If they want to search me up, you know, they're gonna have to go on Facebook for 5 hours, you know. So good luck to them still.
Fucking 5,000 results.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. Bro, how would I even tell you? Like, the first time I went fucking. I don't know if you know the story, but the first time I went on an airplane, you know, this was fucking 2018. So last summer, I was going to my cousin's wedding in Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? So it's America, you know. Trump's the president. Got some racist motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And like I go, like this is the Ottawa airport. Obviously, it's like international, so it's like once you cross over to their border, it's like you're basically on their land.
Right.
So this is me getting my boarding pass. Like I'm still technically in Ottawa, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my boarding pass, you know, I'm trying to keep it humble, you know. She takes my fucking passport. And I'm a Canadian citizen. We have like a partnership. You don't need a visa to get in. Like you don't need a visa to get into the States, right?
Yeah.
So I have my fucking passport, everything. It says I'm born in Canada. It says I'm Ottawa. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from here, my nationality, all that kind of nonsense, right?
Yeah.
So it's blessed. You know, you think it's gonna be smooth sailing, you know? Bro, I was there for like an hour and a half just trying to get my boarding pass.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like something simple. Like I understand.
You're black?
Because of my name.
Yeah.
I understand if you go into the customs, you know,
Yeah.
you know, because that's like American customs, you know, American citizens, like they have their own, you know, they deal with shit differently, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is like, I'm literally getting my boarding pass, going into, you know, security, going into customs, like there's a whole entire process, right? And she's like, yo, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, fuck, okay, you know, she's like, let me call my supervisor. She called her supervisor. And she's like, you know, this problem going on. They're saying that you need a visa to get into the States. I'm like, what the fuck? Visa for what? You know what I'm saying? I'm a Canadian citizen.
Listen, yeah.
Not even like I'm born here, you know what I'm saying? Like
I have the right to be here.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't need this shit, you know? She's like, you know what she literally told me? She literally told me like, you gotta change your name.
Get the fuck out of here.
On God.
No
she said it as a joke, but like she was serious still, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just like, you know?
Yeah, I would have slapped that bitch. Like,
and I was like,
what
what
the fuck
the
are you talking
fuck?
about?
You know? She's like,
So
yeah,
wait,
man.
did you report her or did you just allow her to say what she said to you?
Man, I was like, yo, like I was already there for an hour and a half, so man, I'm just like, fuck this shit, you know?
You're like, I'm already trying to
get on, you know? I'm not trying to miss my flight, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck it.
Like,
but luckily I came like 3 hours in advance. It's not even done yet. It's not even done there though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She tells me I got to change my name because like she said, oh, too many hits or whatever the fuck it was. So, you know, I go through security. The person in front of me goes ahead, you know, walks through humble, you know, no random security check. I pop up.
Yeah.
Right there, the guy's like, okay, random security check. I'm like, fuck. Niggas got to take off their shoes, open up their bags, you know. They ask me, do you want to get frisked? Like, do you want to get patted down? I'm like, or do you want to go in the machine? I'm like, fuck, I'll go in the machine, you know. I don't want you to fucking touch me. So I go in the machine, you know, whatever scans me, okay, blessed, I'm good, I'm humble, you know what I'm saying? So then I go through security, you know what I'm saying? Then I go to the American customs, like I go to customs. And then obviously they check your passport, they check your boarding pass again over there, right?
Right.
And the guy's like, yeah, there's a lot of hits on your name. Like a lot of like, you know, I get it. Yeah, they're like a lot of like, you know, hits, like, you know, bad activity going on. Because they have like a whole entire system, right?
Okay. But then how many Ali Yusufs do they
That's
have?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my middle name too is Muhammad. You know, it's Muhammad. So it's like Ali Muhammad Yusuf. It's like the most common.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Fucking,
Americans be tripping on the word, like the name Muhammad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
Like, it's like alarmed, you know? It's like,
okay, yeah, that's a Muslim, all right. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he's over with, you know?
How often do you travel?
Not often, to be honest with you. Not often.
Okay.
Like, I've You know, I've been to the States once, that's it. And I've been to Saudi Arabia, that's pretty much it. I've
Yeah.
only been on a plane.
Yeah.
Or I've only traveled twice, basically.
Right. Let's talk about your Saudi Arabia trip, man. How was it?
Well, it was good for about like the first 2 weeks.
And where about you go?
Like first I landed in Jeddah.
Okay.
That's like the port city. So most of the time, people who are doing their pilgrimage, because you have to get like a specific visa when you're doing a
Right.
Umrah or the Hajj, so like the Muslim pilgrimage.
Okay.
So I landed in Jeddah, and it's like an hour and a half, 2 hour drive up to Mecca. And pretty much, I just went with my mom, you know, she wanted to go. You know, it's the first time for her.
How did you feel? How did you feel being in that environment?
Well, at first it was good, you know, like just sometimes, you know, just getting away from the fuckery out here in Western civilization.
Trying to
you know
humble yourself
Just, like,
down a bit.
Yeah, you know, it is to some extent a humbling experience.
Right.
Because you just see how like other people, you know, who aren't as privileged as you are, you know, who don't get to see like, you know, the everyday life that you live in, you know, who just don't experience the amount of things that you have, right? It does humble you to some extent, you know. But like honestly, the thing that got me like at first is just the group think over there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like people are all like much or less like more or less like the same to some extent.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Spiritually, because spiritually, you guys are all on the same level.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
Like there is still like if you understand like or if you know like the shit that goes on with the, you know, the Saudi government, like the Saudi administration that they have over there, the fucking
I'm not familiar with what goes on over there, but
some fuckery going on. You know, they're not the greatest of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and let me guess. So when you were there, did you feel the environment change or?
oh, 100%. I felt it when it's fucking stupid hot, and I'm leaving from the summer in Canada as well. It was over there. It was like stupid hot.
Right.
Like nobody's out in the day, not a single person. Like it's reversed. So you're like, I wasn't even jet lagged, you know, because
So
like people like they function in the night when it comes to the summer, not in the day.
So you went on a vacation, but you basically hibernated throughout.
Oh, it wasn't
entire day.
vacation. It was not a
Okay,
vacation.
we're not on vacation, but
it was not.
you sort of got out of your comfort zone. You know.
Oh
what I'm saying,
yeah, I was
per
out of
se,
my
and
comfort
so,
zone, you know.
You know.
It was during Ramadan too, so it's like,
Right.
you know, people were like, you know, niggas were fasting. You know, it was,
that's beautiful, bro.
yeah, it was like, it was good. You know, like the infrastructure over there, like the Kaaba, like the Mecca, like the Kaaba itself, like it's called the Haram.
Okay.
The Haram is like the whole entire city to some extent.
And that's what it's called. The say that again?
Like the Haram is like it's like a specific zone.
Okay.
You know, it has like a specific, like it has a certain radius. And there's two harams. So there's Mecca and there's Medina. Medina is like another holy city in Islam. But either way, yeah. So like I was just there. Beautiful fucking building, man. I don't want to curse, you know. I'm talking about, you know.
No, but I mean, like
things.
you're
Beautiful,
emphasizing because it was such a good experience for you. So you can't really.
Yeah, like it was a different experience, you know.
Don't apologize for cussing. It's all good.
It was a different experience. You know, it was a different experience. I'm gonna tell you that. You know, like.
Yeah, man. And I think traveling is good, especially when you're like so used to being in your comfort zone every year. You know?
Yeah.
Because I think traveling too, like you sort of get to know yourself a bit better.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
what I'm
100%.
saying? And, like, I think one thing I realized, especially traveling, being out of Canada, one thing is like, yo, like I don't know, like I feel like I have a lot of goals and aspirations on my own. You know, especially being out of my comfort zone. I feel like I have more of a drive and ambition.
But I feel like that's you only get that when you're outside of like, you know, the Western world. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go to the States, it's pretty much the same shit. You get the same problems to some extent. You know, if you go to fucking London or Ireland, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, more or less the same. You know, you get to some extent the same treatment. You know, obviously some places are worse than others. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's what I'm saying. Like if you go to like places that aren't as, I guess, metropolitan or aren't as, you know, like fucking built or industrialized, I guess, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, you get that humbling experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go to Saudi Arabia, you go to Africa,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You go to Asia, you don't really get that, like, you know?
Because it's different. It's different, you know?
It's different. It's completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Atmosphere, the culture,
the atmosphere.
the way the people treat you, you know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
and the thing is, everyone's so welcoming, you know, when you go back, when you go back
100%.
over there, you know, it's like... It's like your little child, you know. They
like one thing I noticed over there, like in Saudi Arabia, is like, if anybody asked you for anything, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like if they asked you for food, or if they asked you for like, you know, money maybe, or like whatever it is, like people just did it, just gave it to them, no questions asked, you know. I remember one time, like I was walking into like a juice shop, you know, guy literally just bought his juice, like he got a smoothie or whatever, and he's stepping out. Some homeless guy came up to him and he's like, yo, can I have that, you know? And the guy just gave it to him. No questions asked. Walked back inside, grabbed another one, and just left. And when I went to day, I saw that. I was like, holy.
Because people are not greedy. You know like, money isn't like a thing that people try to, you know, run after. You know, especially in the Western world, it's like, you know, we're so, money consumes us, you know? So for us to even give be that generous to someone else. It's not.
Yeah, but like I don't know, but like I feel like I have to be, you know, sort of like, you know, just in this, you know what I'm saying about this, you know. But like it also shows you like that there's a certain dichotomy between the people in a lot of these places that are, you know, that do live under like autocratic regimes, you know, like dictatorial regimes and all that kind of stuff. That there's
poverty.
There is a lot of poverty, yeah, but like it's crazy how like most of the time, like even my sister, like she went to Qatar, you know, she went to Somalia, all that kind of stuff. She's like, the way the place is actually governed, you would assume that to some extent it would affect the charitable characteristics of their citizens. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let me ask you a question. So would you, in like the next 20 years, if you were financially stable, would you plan on going back to Somalia? And
yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like you would already know this.
Yeah. I mean, let the people know, man.
You know, I feel like you already know this, but like I feel like I'm pretty sure you've talked about it. But like one of my like main goals, honestly, in life, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in this position, you know, to be able to learn, you know, to be able to get decent education, you know what I'm saying? To be able to live like a healthy lifestyle to some extent, you know what I'm saying? To be free, you know, I have air quotes, you know.
Yeah, like people, financially free,
you know, free, you know what I'm saying? You know, to some extent, you know, like, you know, just, you know, I want to go back home, you know, and take what I've learned and just try to, you know, like, you know, ease some of the suffering, you know, like it seems like I'm just, you know, being like I don't know if it's fucking virtue signaling or any of that kind of stuff, you know. It's just like one of my like things. Not even back home, you know what I'm saying? Not only back home, I should say, just like Africa in a whole, you know what I'm saying? Because you look at all these different organizations, you know what I'm saying? IMF, World Bank, you know, United Nations, you know, they're just all like they're all a part of the same system, you know.
Which they're only getting money for themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, so, it's like, you know, and if you guys don't know about structural adjustment, you know, like, to people who would be listening to this, who do listen to this, like, go and do like some of this, like the research about it. It seems like a good idea up front, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you just look at it at face value, but if you were to actually, you know, delve deeper into it, you know what I'm saying? And like the countries that do accept funding from all these places, like it's so fucking like it's so misleading. Yeah, and I think what I'm saying? It's so terrible, you know. And the thing is that like these are regarded as like these fucking, you know, sacrosanct fucking institutions, you know, like the IMF and the World Bank, like they're so altruistic. All they want to do is help. No, it's not.
No, they're not.
They're all a part of this, you know, corrupt, fucking greedy,
high power, high.
You know what I'm saying? Technocratic, fucking, you know.
No, everyone
established fucking, just, you know, like society that they all live in their own bubble. You know what I'm saying? And it's insane.
It's like a good quote I was actually reading about. It was like it's not about the team, it's about the player. So like your player and like, you know, it's a game, but it's never teams. It's always about your player. You always think about yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that's actually touching on like another point. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't know if you know. I'm not trying to seem like a fucking know-it-all or anything. You know what I'm saying? But you know who Cornel West is?
No, I do not.
Like he's a philosopher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's black. He's like I don't know if he was a part of the civil rights era, but I think he is like to some extent like he was a civil rights activist. He's an older guy. I think he teaches Harvard.
Yo, where's my phone? I was about to search him up right now. Just give me a quick description, so you know.
No, yeah, well, like, you should actually like.
Well, let's search him up real quick, so that we can actually, you know.
He's honestly one of the most like
brief description.
Interesting characters, interesting person, people. You know what I'm saying? He's a Christian, and he calls himself he's a Christian. Yeah. You know, but he's also, you know, very like I don't know, because people in his position typically more or less are like atheist to some extent, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a socialist, he's a democratic socialist, you know what I'm saying? He's a Marxist, you know, he's very like, but he's when you listen to him speak, it's to some extent it's like he's very influential is basically what I'm trying to say. But either way, he basically said like, and this is like this is not his words, but just like I guess from what he's gathered, you know, through his years of, you know, education, reading, learning, you know, that like there's a difference between individuality and individualism, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And individuality is like looking at the person as a whole, their life, their stressors, you know, things that go on,
the factors
around them,
the factors that are put into
you know, the
place.
other factors, environmental factors, you know what I'm saying? What's going on in your family, all that kind of stuff, you know, like their background. There's certain things, you know, that you have to look at, you know, there's an individuality. Every person is different. You get what I'm saying? Every person is unique to some extent. I don't want to botch the explanation. And then there's individualism. And individualism is basically what's taught in Western societies, you know what I'm saying? pushed by fucking.
So like what, the status quo?
Not even the status quo. It's just like that. Every person is freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
freedom.
yeah.
I'm using air quotes
Free
again.
dudes, yeah.
You know, free to go and make money.
Yeah,
wherever
like
you
you're
want.
free to do this,
You're
but
free,
there's
you know,
a catch.
Yeah, you know, you're free to go and fucking be poor if you want to.
Yeah.
You're free to do this. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
you
So it's
you have the right to think.
So
You know, to do what you want.
So basically, it's like, yeah, you know, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And if the life that you have, the life that you have right now, whether you're poor or rich, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing we can do about it. You just have to work hard to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to, you know, do extra things.
It's like that sticker they put in the gym when they say like, we're not responsible for
exactly for theft. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Go work out. You know, do whatever you want. You know, go chill. Fucking, you know, take a piss. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we ain't responsible.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's you know, like more or less. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up.
That's crazy,
you know?
man.
That's what I'm trying to say. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I'm like, yeah, I honestly forget.
No, we're just talking about how like there's players and not teams. You know, in this world when it comes to power. You know what I'm saying? And it's good that we're talking on this topic because a lot of the stuff comes from also the show I'm watching in Blacklist. You know?
Yeah.
Listen, I know it's a show, you know, but sometimes I
watched it too.
I love to believe that TV shows are also a depiction of reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like if you're someone that's aware and someone that's can really recognize things, then you will understand these social injustices that are going on in the entire world. So when I watch the show like Blacklist, it really like opens my eyes to be like to really question the things around me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just be a nigga that like looks at something and then believes it just because it's there and because it's physically in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So no,
are you also blah when you're watching this shit?
No, like, look, bro. Half the time, you know what's crazy? Half the time I'll be at school, and shout out to the street niggas for this, but I download Netflix, like I'll download the Netflix episodes, and then I'll on my way home I'll just like watch it, like and you know I ain't trying to snitch myself out here, but you know watching and
and driving, holy fam, fucking bro, you're dangerous to society.
No, but I definitely watch these episodes.
Yeah, no facts.
You know,
yeah,
like, very sobering.
Yeah.
It's very refreshing.
Like I watched Blacklist, but I don't know. I don't know. I just got over it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
repetitive.
It was the whole like same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you know me. Like I fucking love my TV shows.
Yeah.
I love my movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking nerd when it comes to this kind of shit. You know, but I like something that's like, if I could sit down, and I can like do my own research about it. You get what I'm saying? Like if there's like a lore behind it, or if there's like, you know, just like some sort of history behind it, or if it's like rooted in truth to some extent, you know. That's why I fuck with like Peaky Blinders. That's why I fuck with The Last Kingdom. That's why I fuck with Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? Like all these kind of shows. Outlander, I used to watch low-key. I stopped watching it.
Now that we're on the topic of shows, let me ask you this: now that we're entering a new decade, what do you think was? I'll make it easy. Top 5 best shows that came out in the last decade.
Top 5 best shows that came out in the last decade.
And that could be like based on the film work, based on the script, based on the actors, based on just the overall performance that was brought into the show, you know?
Yeah, low key, I'm gonna have to put Game of Thrones in there. This is no particular order.
Yeah, I mean like it ended, you know.
The ending was fucking pretty trash, but like, you know, I'm gonna be truthful, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not gonna be
I never watched Lord of the Rings. Surprisingly, no, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones,
You fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I guess honestly, like, there's no reason to watch it now, knowing how it ends. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
the thing is,
if you were to watch it like before that 8th season started, I would recommend it to everybody who hasn't watched it. Obviously,
but I can't though. Every time like a new season came out, I always knew what happened. You know what I'm saying? So now for me, it's like it's too late. Like I don't even watch it.
Nah,
you know
you should watch it still. It's actually sick. Like it's a very good show.
Nah, I'm good. I
already know what happened. Either way, so Game of Thrones is one. Okay. I'm gonna have to throw Peaky Blinders in there as well.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's so hard, yo. Like House of Cards has to be in there because House of Cards is fucking insane.
Yo, people actually don't like House of Cards, but that shit is fucking amazing, bro.
House of Cards was fucking
yo, the acting, the script, the plot was...
It was all fucked up. It was twisted. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? It was twisted and I fucking loved it.
Next thing you know, fucking, what was it? Claire was the wife's name? Claire,
yeah.
Yeah, she becomes the president.
Yeah, she becomes the president. Oh, man, that 6th season, like...
I think for that show especially, I really love what they did with the 6th season because they put a woman as the president.
Yeah, but it wasn't... But like,
and they really showed like the what if a woman was president could happen, you know? So it was like, oh, what the fuck?
No, I know like 100%. But the thing is, like, you have to also take in like if everything didn't happen with Kevin Spacey, would that have been like the natural progression of the show? Like I get they were hinting at it the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? How he was like, you know how Claire wanted to be the VP in the 5th season and everything, you know, and Frank was like, yo, I'm just gonna go into the private sector. He ended up getting he wasn't impeached, right?
No, he's dead. He got killed. He got killed.
No, I'm saying in that 5th season.
Oh, the 5th season? No,
because they kill him off screen.
No, yeah, they kill off screen. Yeah. I don't remember at all.
But yeah, you know, so I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm like, would it really, like, was that really their like line, you know, that they like the line, the choice that they made?
And the thing is, they cut him off so fast that it was like,
but you know what happened, right?
No, I know what happened with all the accusations and everything that happened. It was. They didn't want to take a risk.
I think it was real to some extent. You know? Yeah.
Of course, yeah, you're a celebrity, and you know something's bound to pop off.
And it's not like the first kind of thing that happened, you know, like it was low key for that.
No, but definitely House of Cards is up there for sure. I'll definitely give
House
credits.
of Cards up there, bro. I don't know, but like The Last Kingdom, man.
Last Kingdom,
like that show, bro.
I think I saw one episode,
heart, bro. It's fucking amazing. The Last Kingdom is so good, bro. Like it's so good. Like it's one of my favorite shows.
What is it, Vikings?
It's Vikings, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know if you guys watch Vikings, like the actual TV show, but it's like, it's set before that.
Okay.
So
it's a prequel.
Is it? Hold up.
Are they somehow joined together?
Vikings is set before The Last Kingdom, I bet. Because I'm pretty sure you have Egbert, that's in Vikings. He's like one of like the...
I'm gonna pretend like I know, but go on.
But yeah, either way, yeah. I'm not gonna go on the show, but yeah. And then they have like Egbert, there's like and then Alfred, I think, was King Egbert's grandson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Some crazy bloodline shit.
Oh yeah, it's fucked up shit. I don't know. I always found that kind of stuff interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay, so we got House of Cards.
Yeah, House of Cards, Last Kingdom, Game of Thrones, Peaky Blinders. I don't know what my 5th one would be, to be honest with you.
Not like a cartoon, anime, nothing.
No. Bro, I'm telling you right now, like it always switches. My list always switches. Because I forget about some shows, and then I think about it when I come later. You know, I think I'm like, would I put that in my list? So I don't know. Like I want to say The Crown.
But the Crown, it's the one with Queen Elizabeth, right?
Queen Elizabeth,
how's that? It's like also like another drama.
Yeah, it's a drama. It's super dramatic, bro.
Like I don't know how the UK niggas go out there, but
nah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. The acting's very good. The house is big actors.
Is the Queen killing niggas or what?
No.
She's doing some savage shit, but I feel like the Queen be doing like the most savage things that niggas don't know about, bro. I don't know.
100%. I don't know. I don't know if she's doing it, but like.
The Crown.
Is she like an accomplice? Maybe. But you know what I'm saying?
Or is she the ringleader? Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like it's because like there's so much hype around it. That whole entire like the monarchy that they have is like the only like constitutional monarchy in the world. You know what I'm saying? I guess I don't know.
That's still in power.
That's still in power.
Yeah.
You know? That hasn't had nobody's like has like officially.
Who's gonna test them, fam? Who's gonna test them? You see the guards that's freaking guarding.
They have next to no power. But who knows? Who really knows? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. At the end of the day, who really knows?
I mean, they did colonize almost all of Africa.
Man, they colonized almost
all the world. So we don't know what type of power is invested in.
Like they were here.
Yeah.
Fucking North America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really know what their presence in South America is or was. There is one right now, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a solid list. It's a very solid list.
Yeah, it's pretty decent, but yeah. I don't know. TV shows, movies, man. Yeah. I love that show a lot.
Yeah, but it comes and goes though, especially when you get caught up in life sometimes. Like I have phases where I'll be watching binge watching shows. Like right now, Blacklist, been watching that. But then soon I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't even want. I'll be going back.
Like
to
I
YouTube.
cut off like this is like I used to watch. I remember back in like first year, man. I literally had like 15, like 20 shows I was juggling all at the same time.
Yeah.
And I condensed it every year. It just kept on getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And now I'm watching like 3 shows. Yeah, like straight up.
You're like repeating them or like actually watching 3 new shows?
No, like just like that I continued watching. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch How I Met Your Mother like every day.
Put Power up in there, bro. What?
I hate Power.
Oh my god.
I hate Power.
Let me give you my top 5 for sure.
Okay, give me that. Yeah,
okay. For sure, Peaky Blinders. I have to give it to them. House of Cards. I have to give it to them. Power, man. I have to. Just because it's like it's something different out of like. It's different from every other show I've seen. Like it's the most gangster shit I've ever seen. So I have to put it up there. Yeah. You know.
It's not even the best show on their network.
No, it's not. I know it's not, but
I think Outlanders is better and Black Sails.
The Outlanders?
Yeah, Outlander. Oh, Outlander.
I don't know what that is, but
it's on Stars as well.
Nah, so far I only got 3, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the only 3 big ones I watch. And Blacklist right now, so.
But all time is different. You said of the decade.
That decade, decade.
Okay,
that's what I, you know.
Because like you gotta put The Wire up there.
Yeah.
You gotta put Sopranos up.
See, but I don't watch shows like that because I don't, you know.
Oh fuck, man, The Wire is low key the greatest TV show ever.
What is it about? What's The Wire about?
So it's basically like it's set in Baltimore. You know, it's just talking about different aspects of the city and how they all play together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they tell you a story like 5 different ways. You know what I'm saying? They tell you through the setting, they tell you through the acting, obviously. They tell you, you know, through the writing. They just it's fucked up. They tell you through the relationship. It's just the most intricate, put together TV show, and it's like the first time you watch it, you're gonna feel like you're 100% gonna miss some things. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just such a clever TV show, just the way it's written, you know. And it's basically talking about like Baltimore at that time, you know, early 2000s, late 90s. You know what I'm saying? And just like, you know, how there's politicians, you know, involved in the drug game, how the cops are in it. You know what I'm saying? How, you know, drug dealers are regular civilians, crackheads as well. Just all that.
So throughout the entire show, do they start untying these connections together?
Yeah. The first season is like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Don't explain it. I might have to just watch it.
You just have to watch it.
You know? Okay, cool. That's definitely going to be something on my list for sure.
Oh, The Wire you have to watch.
What was it? Oh, okay, we go. How long you want to go for? 5, 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 more minutes. Cool. Still.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. No lie, it's not like it's pretty sick. I'm not even gonna lie. You know? Things are too tired, huh?
Yeah, bro. Facts.
No sleep, bro. That's how it is.
No, I only got 2 hours of sleep, but I'm definitely gonna catch some sleep.
Yeah, it's the grind, bro. Niggas try to finish school, bro. It's the grind. Yeah. For real.
Nah, especially with the year coming to an end, like I just want to rest, you know.
Yeah, I feel that. No, I'm not too much longer, green. I got another week left. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then all right, that's what you told me. Got like
another week and then Christmas.
Push it off for that week, Christmas, and then when do you start back again? January.
The 6th.
The 6th.
January the 6th.
True. Yeah.
And I already got my schedule for next semester. It looks crazy. Like I'm basically at school Monday to Thursday, you know.
Yeah.
So I got no time off.
Yeah, for me, fam, like I'm still waiting on one course. That's part of one of my requirements, and I have to fucking like override it.
Right.
For all the, you know, the fucking Carleton students, whatever, the override request bullshit. I fucking hate it. But it happens to me every year though. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. Even at AutoU, yeah, because it's full, and I need it for my program.
So what? It's like a prerequisite though.
Yeah, it's prerequisite. Like I need it, like for my my.
Like to move ahead in life. Yeah.
Yeah, just like that's what I'm saying. It's to go up,
to go forward.
Like I need this class to get be able to get into. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like I talked to them, and then the fucking piece of shit lady. She was like, oh yeah, I can't help you with this right now. You have to go online.
How's Carlton's student service over there?
It's actually not even that bad, to be honest. Because I went to AutoU too. AutoU is garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage. Fuck that school, man.
AutoU just looks like a jail.
Yeah, fuck that school, man. All you hear is Québécois.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of Québécois, bro.
Like a lot of Québécois workers, like a lot of staff are
no, just like French people. You know?
Okay. Because I guess the board, it's like
yeah, and it's also like a bilingual school too, right? So you can like take pretty much every program.
Yeah. In
French and English, right?
Yeah.
So it's like not bad, but
I'm not gonna lie. AutoU, I went there a couple of times because my sister has like her own like her black association thing there. So every time I go there, or the one time I went there, I got lost, fam. I was like, yo, AutoU is huge.
Yeah. Like, it's fucking spread out, man.
Like and thing is like, there's no names. Like you don't like you just know buildings by the way they are.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I'm like, yo, where am I going? You know?
Yeah.
So it was definitely confused, and it's also downtown, so you don't know where.
It's also like hella spread out, you know. Yeah. Like if you go to like the fucking site, bro. I remember fucking first year I used to have a class. Like I don't know if you know site's like that big ass like glass building or whatever.
The one that's near the highway.
Yeah, right beside the highway.
Okay.
So I had a class there.
Right.
Okay, and then right after that, like you know, say the class finishes whatever 1:30. You know, 1:35 I had another class. You know, or 1:35 I had another class, right? And I had to run all the way to fucking Des Maurier, which is fucking by Laurier.
Yeah.
Des Maurier, I forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, you can't even catch an Uber down there.
Nah, like, yo, it's like, fuck, you know? It's like, I have to, like, fucking minus 90 out here. Niggas is struggling, bro.
Damn.
So, yeah, I dropped that class, yo.
Yeah, just because that one traumatic
situation. Bro, I'm not doing it, you know? I'm not doing it. I refuse. Yeah. Fuck,
damn, man, school be getting the most of us, huh?
Fuck, bro, yeah.
And it's crazy.
Have tunnels either, you know? Like, Carlton, everything's connected. Even Algonquin, like, you can, like, go, like, from building A to B to C.
Because there's bridges. There's a lot of bridges
all in between them. Like, AutoU's, like, bro, there was one tunnel system that they had over there. And they shut it off for the construction of the O train.
O train, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck. And it literally only spanned like 200 yards, maybe, not even, you know? So it was like basically nothing. 100 yards.
Auto view.
Fuck auto view.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh.
But I think I'm gonna have to end it here.
Yeah, facts.
Thanks for tuning in.
No problem.
Yep. Thanks, Ali, for being here.
No
It's
problem.
been a
I feel like we
pleasure.
covered like, you know, fairly decent amount of different topics, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, man, it is what it is.
It is
you
what
know?
it is, you know?
If you guys like this video or this audio, let me know. You know, don't be afraid to give me a shout.
Bra.
Tell me what you want to hear more from me and my friends. And from there, I'll let you guys be. Peace out.
Deuces.
Stacking, wildin', counting checks. Posh shit, my shit, got it tech. Ruthless, my niggas really do this. Useless, don't care about your 2 cents. Gang with me, no you cannot hang with me. Bay with me, no you cannot lay with me. Niggas lame man, swear that ain't a thing to me. Fake friends, yeah, swear I seen them change on me. Robbing, swear we had no options. Stop it, you don't want smoke, you coughing. Popping out and you step back just like Harden. City cold, man, no Miami Dolphins. Versace laced up, see the way I'm walking. Got my cake up, ain't no way to stop it. She getting wet, yeah, off the way I'm talking. Beat it up, put that pussy in a coffin. See some fiends going wild, yeah, they lost it. Seen some shit I couldn't speak, I had to lock in. No talking, yeah, no talking. Out the window, down the toilet when they knocking. Stacking, wildin', counting checks. Posh shit, my shit, got it tech. Ruthless, my niggas really do this. Useless, don't care about your 2 cents. Gang with me, no you cannot hang with me. Bay with me, no you cannot lay with me. Niggas lame man, swear that ain't a thing to me. Fake friends, yeah, swear I seen them change on me.